you ever thought you've done all the right things financially, made changes, got organized, or started trying to make sense of it all, and still feel uneasy? Not panicked, not in crisis, just unsettled. If that's you, this episode is for you because that feeling doesn't mean you failed. And it doesn't mean your finances are wrong. It usually means something important hasn't fully settled yet. And almost no one talks about that part. After major life changes like job loss, caregiving, divorce, or the loss of someone that you love, or retirement, people often expect confidence to return once a plan exists. But that's not how it works. I'm Vicki Jern, a financial advocate who helps individuals navigate major life transitions. And today, we're talking about why financial unease can linger, even when a plan is in place. This conversation will resonate most if you've already taken steps, or believe you have and still don't feel fully settled. And if you're earlier in the process, listen anyway. It may help you understand what confidence actually requires. Here's something rarely explained. There's a gap between having a plan and trusting it. Plans can change quickly. Confidence cannot. After life changes, your mind may understand the numbers, but emotionally things haven't caught up yet. That's not weakness. That's just human. Just being human. Recently, I met with someone who came in for a second look. They needed a second opinion. They said, I have a plan. I just don't fully understand it. They had taken steps, they had made decisions, but they weren't sure why certain choices were made, or whether their finances still fit their life today. Does that sound like you? They weren't careless. They were responsible. What they needed wasn't a new plan, it was clarity. Most people expect unease to disappear once action is taken. But often, it shows up after. Because responsibility returns, questions surface, such as, is this still right for me now? What if life changes again? Do I actually understand this? Those are just some of the questions. Those are some of the doubts, their awareness. In another recent meeting, someone said, I didn't know what question to ask anymore. They had information, they had documents, but they weren't sure how it all connected to their life now, fit together. So we didn't start with charts or numbers. We started with them, what they need right now, what they want life to look like, what they're concerned about if things change again. Then we ask, based on that, does your current direction still support where you're trying to go? Nothing was rewritten, nothing was undone. But they left saying, I finally feel clear about where I stand. This isn't about redoing plans. It's about making sure your direction still fits your life. When unease lingers, it's usually because certain questions haven't been asked yet. Not technical questions per se, but human ones. These aren't meant to overwhelm you. They're meant to help you see where clarity is missing. So some of the questions I would like you to think about was number one, do I understand why my finances are structured this way? Not just what they are, but why they fit my life right now. Question number two, if my life changed again, do I know what could adjust and what likely wouldn't? That's about flexibility, not prediction. Question number three, what part of my finances do I avoid thinking about? I see this a lot. That's often where unease lives and where clarity is still needed. You don't need perfect answers today. You just need honest ones. Because understanding is what allows confidence to return. If this episode resonated, please like, subscribe, or share it with someone who may need to hear this. And if you're still feeling financially uneasy, even with a plan, you don't have to sort that out on your own. You may visit our website and schedule a complimentary planning conversation. Just talk through your needs, your goals, and whether your current direction still supports the life you want. Not to pressure decisions, not to redo plans, just to bring clarity to where you are right now. Remember, be financially prepared for today and the uncertainties of tomorrow.